Ang Camp John Hay, o multi-trillion. Every other board of director, 100 billion ang utang ng Camp John Hay Management or John Hay Management. So they can serve properly legally. They either have to vacate because the bills 2015, 2016, we were able to incarcerate or naipreso natin ang chairman of the board of Camp John Hay. This is John Sobrepenia. So, they wish all the board of directors and for us to embargo Camp John Hay because they owe us multi-trillion. And each of the board of director, trustee of Camp John Hay Management and John Hay Management, they owe back 2015 and they got defaulted already. There has been received, adjudicated properly, and we have given them ample time. The gestation or the reglementary time which is officially given to them is only like about 45 working days. We have given them for years to be able to compromise with us. It's the right time for us to use the proper foreclosure, embargo, and the warrant of arrest to each and every one of the corrupt and people who are actually illegal settler, squatters of this property. Family-owned, the Tagian-Talano family-owned Camp John Hay and John Hay Management. Probably I can mention so that you will understand that back in 1903, 1904, this has been leased by the Italiano Tagian family to the U.S. government, 7,500 hectares. Again, it's 7,500 hectares. Then, that was Benguet because these are forest land and pasture land owned by the Tagian Taliano family. And it has been at the same time given to family members that we know, like the Cariños. They're given a little portion of land, Molintas or Dangwa, or probably the other family, friends and members of the Italiano Tagian family. Make no mistake, the 7,500 hectare that has been leased to the U.S. government is now called the Camp John Hay. And more so, it was also chartered here in Benguet in 1909. Baguio City is chartered. And now, all these agreements matured. The lease agreement between the Italiano Tagian family and the U.S. government mature in 2009. 2009 was the maturity. And make no mistake, the chartered Baguio City in 1909 Baguio City has been cadastral torrent surveyed, and it's only 7,418 hectares. That's how big it is. In short, the 7,500 lease to the U.S. government in 1903 is even bigger than Baguio City, because Baguio City itself is only 7,418 hectares. And let it be. Who do you think have the ancestral domain ownership? It's the Hacienda Filipina Archipelago. And it's owned by the Tagyang Talano. No other title ownership. Baguio City is actually all tax declaration. If somebody had a title ownership, it's just a possession document. Again, I would like to emphasize, even the biggest developer today, SM Management by Henry C. and family here in Baguio, it occupies now 9 hectares at SM. It's tax declaration. There is no, again, title ownership of anyone here in Baguio. So this property belonged to the Tagyan Talano family, and it's our willingness and it's our mission to give it to every other homesteader. If it's residential, we give it to settlers. They own that property, will convey it to them on a cadastral torrent survey with a title insurance policy that indeed they will have their own property. We will convey it to them. We are not selling this property. Perhaps they will only pay their little legal expenses, administrative fee, and the cadastral torrent survey of ownership. So, wala nang. There will be no homeless Filipino, especially resident here in Baguio City and Benguet. Everybody will have a massive housing for everyone. And there will be a property of every born Filipino as long as they wish to come and put up their own residences. I am ready, willing, and able. The Italiano Tagyan clan is ready to give this property to every born Filipino. All of us own this beautiful Hacienda Filipina Archipelago, the eminent ancestral domain of OCT T01-4. And that's our mission, to uplift the life of every Filipino. And this will be for all of us. Thank you. And we have all the blessings of Lord God, Jesus, Allah, Jehovah, Yeshua.
So what is your message to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources?
Well, perhaps the DENR, they are the record section, they are the environmentalist for our kabihasnan or for our natural resources, I would suggest, please, don't be part of as if you employees of the DENR, you are the one now cadastraling the property, trying to document as if you own the property. You don't own that property. You're basically employees working with our natural resources. You are the archive section. And that's my suggestion to you. Anybody, anyone among you, among your officers who try to meddle with the documentation and trying to title anyone of this property, please report it to the authorities, because I wanted them all to be disciplined. You cannot work with the DENR if you are not an environmentalist. You just have to remain as record section and to be able to safeguard our kabihasnan, our natural resources.
Tama po ba na ang DENR ay nagbabayad daw ng buwis sa BCDA? Ano po ba ibig sabihin ng BCDA?
Alam mo, itong mga Bases Conversion Development Authority, business lang yan ng mga mayayaman. Huwag na ninyong pagbobolahin ng mayoryang Filipino or the whole Filipino people. You are not a government entity. Make no mistake. You knew your obligation to the Tagyan, Talano clan or with the holding bank of Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program. You are actually part of the massive corruption, and I'm wondering how you could possibly sit down with us officially. So, I'm hoping that the DENR has to understand the responsibility. And if ever BCDA are claiming they don't own nothing, they are just basically illegal settler, homesteaders, and developers, but they don't have the right to the ancestral domain of Hacienda Filipina Archipelago OCT T-01-4. They need us. You cannot just land grab a property owned by the ancestral domain of OCT T-01-4. And I remain.
Sangayon po ba kayo na minomonitor daw kayo ng DENR at BCDA dito sa lupa na pag-aari ninyo?
Anong akala nila? Pag-aari ko, pag-aari ng ancestral domain ito, pag-aari ito ng Tagyang Talano. You have your right sa paggawa ninyo ng development, but you need to coordinate with us. Kailangan pag-usapan natin ito because hindi kayo pwedeng mag-land grab lang ng property dahil walang government property dito.
What if, sir, paano kung ang dating sa atin ng mga taong parang sinusundan tayo dito? Security risk na. Ano pa ang pwede niyong gawin?
Wala, itong mga yaan, mga gwardya-gwardya lamang yan na bayaran. Ay hindi pwede ng ganyan. Kami naman nandito lamang, hindi kami gumagawa ng anuman, hindi tayo gumagawa ng gulo. Ang importante lang dito, maisaayos natin ito. At kung gusto niyo, you have to go by the law. And gusto kong makausap ay ang mga direktor mismo ng BCDA at yung mga nagsasabing sa kanila itong mga lupang ito.
So ano pwede niyong gawin, sir, kung sakaling magtangka silang gumawa ng dahas laban sa inyong adhikain?
Hindi ko masagot yan dahil kung ano man, mga illegal lang ginagawa nila. So, I have no other choice. Kung yan ang gusto nila, anong gagawin ko? Pabayaan kong authority to get them dahil sila ang mga gumagawa ng mga kalokohan. At yan, hindi ko yan pwedeng pakialaman. I will let the authorities handle it.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Haring Tiburcio Bilimon Marcos, sa inyong pagpunta dito sa Camp John Hay sa Baguio City para ipaalam sa sambayanang Pilipino ang inyong mabuting layunin para sa at least 108 million Filipinos. God bless you po.
Thank you.